over here kicking in. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here.
Story about Lil Baby, because I've been reading it and I'm just really not understanding totally what the hell is going on. So Lil Baby is in the news. Apparently his Lil Baby and his lawyers are denying any involvement in a fatal shooting last summer that killed 2 teenagers, and the Atlanta Police Department is trying to pin it on him, saying it happened because he chose to shoot a music video in the neighborhood there, and during the video, I guess 2 groups got into a conflict.
Oh! Who in this car right here? Who in this car?
Bro, y'all straight. Y'all straight.
Oh, right here, bro. I'm standing right there. All that mixed up, man.
And then after the video shoot was over, they went at each other.
Typical gang side or something like that. But how would you blame somebody for
doing the video
unless they were the cause of it? Like, you know, but just shooting a video and then leaving? Like,
yeah, in his neighborhood, mind you. That's his neighborhood.
His old neighborhood he used to live in.
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
The Atlanta police are trying to throw Lil Baby under the bus, probably just to have somebody to blame.
I'll sue their asses for that. It's slander.
Now, they did not name Lil Baby in their press conference, but multiple local Atlanta outlets reported he was named in arrest warrants issued for 7 men that have been arrested in connection with the shooting. And so they're saying it's
talking and mentioning his name.
Yeah, so Lil Baby has released a statement saying that this is misinformation and fake news. Fans and people should not believe that he was caught up in it. And just reading the story, it just seems like Atlanta police just needed a fall guy, and they're trying to blame Lil Baby as if he initiated all this.
Instead of going to do your job and find out who these kids, like that, like instead of taking the easy way out, do your job and go find out who committed.
No, the easy way out is just put his name on it.
That's what I'm saying. You're giving the easy way out instead of doing your job and going to find out who these killers were.
Yeah, so the police said this has all started when an Atlanta-based rapper who decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place he knew he should not have been. Oh, and that's the part that got me.
So they basically saying, well, because you are a rival gang, because they trying to say he's in a gang without saying it, you went in the area knowing that based off your presence being there was going to cause some pop off. Which again, that's still stretching it. Even if he know that it's a rival gang, it's his old neighborhood. Like, you know, come on, it don't make sense.
Yeah, so
that's weak. ATL police.
Yeah, so the ATL police is not doing their job thoroughly, and the 2 gangs are Only My Family (OMF) and 4 Pockets Full. I guess that's 4PF.
I can't keep up.
Yeah, I can't. Yes. Yeah, so that's a little weird, but there have been gangs in Atlanta. There have been gangs in North Carolina, but it was just neighborhoods instead of.
It's just the fact that he's from that's his old neighborhood. They easily attach a famous name to it.
Yeah, so it looks like more details. It looks like 2 teenagers. One was 13. No, they were both 13. Shortly after 12:30 a.m. on July 2nd, as a result of the gang violence, and the arrest warrants say so basically one of the people that was shot was an innocent bystander who was just there to wish somebody happy birthday when the gunfire got happening. They got hit, which is unfortunate, but as you've heard, a bullet always has no name on it, so you know that's the point of why people don't randomly shooting the crowds. And somebody innocent is always going to get hurt. That's never cool. So I don't even know why Lil Baby's name was mentioned if there's legally nothing he can do about it. I wonder if this is like them trying to name him to
Like
set him up for
Hassan
lawsuits.
said, he's the most famous name in this equation. So I'm going to link it to him.
Yeah, basically saying his presence caused it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's all it is. Do your job and go find out who did it.
1-900 blame it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how that plays out.